Welcome back to the slightly random daily song. Now I'm going to show you the shirt I'm wearing today, and I want to see if you can work out what the band name is from this graphic. Have a look. I'm going to give you a few moments there to sort of suss that shizzle out, because I think it's a messy piece of art and it's very difficult to find what the actual wording is. Did you get it? Did you work it out? I'll give you the little clue. In fact, I'll just tell you what it is. Youth group. Show you again. Youth group. You see the youth? You see the group? Now that you see it there, you can't unsee it, but it's very difficult to spot. Now the connection with this band and myself goes back way in history. A friend of ours in our circle of friends, Lisa, was dating a man by the name of Danny. Now, I don't know the history here so clearly, and I'm not even sure if Danny was a drummer when Lisa started dating him, or if it was the other way around, if he began playing drums while dating Lisa. Either way, he moved into the drummer position with this band, Youth Group, as they were sort of forming. It was the beginning phases. And how does that involve me? Well, not so much. Danny would come to parties with Lisa. She'd often mention he's in a band called Youth Group. To be fair, I thought the name Youth Group was a pretty lousy name back in the day. It kind of reminded me too much of, you know, the church youth group, right? What we used to go to on a Friday night. So it's kind of like, had this sort of, not a negative annotation, but just like a, you know, you're young and you kind of scoff at something and you don't really need to. We kind of scoffed at the name. Lisa was always saying, you should check them out. They're really good. They're really quite something. And it took a while, but once I did check them out, I was like, you know what? This is actually really good stuff. And moving forward into history, bass player in this band, I knew of this bass player because he was playing with the Vines. Now, you know the band The Vines, right? Well, there's and I don't know this story myself so well, but there was a famous incident. I think it was on one of the late night American television shows. It might have even been Letterman. And Patrick Matthews, the bass player in the Vines, pulled up stumps and quit due to Craig Nichols' performance or antics or something. He just said, I don't want to be involved. And I'm paraphrasing, but he got out of the Vines and he joined Youth Group. Then there were parties in Newtown where Lisa and Danny were living in a big house in some back street of Newtown, and I recall having discussions about that with Patrick. It was kind of a little bit guarded about it. Fair enough. It was a big move to move from, you know, one of the biggest bands in the world. The Vines were huge, right? On top of the world. To move into Youth Group that was sort of not quite that big. Mind you, the song I'm going to play from you from the album Casino Twilight Dogs also includes the single Forever Young. They covered the Alphaville song, which did put Youth Group on the global map. That's not the track I want to play for you though. I really love this track, Daisychains. It's kind of this really sort of transcending, flowing, melodic song. It doesn't really have a verse, chorus. It's just kind of got more of a build-up to a pretty spectacular finale. I really think it's beautiful. Toby Martin, the vocalist from Youth Group, has got a beautiful voice, beautiful vocal range, incredible stuff. I want to play you that song from Casino Twilight Dogs. This is their third album, their third full-length album. 2006 this came out. You got a beautiful view there. I'm going to put you guys down here. Make sure you can see the ocean. Put you down like this. Get a nice angel here. Whoa, get out of there. Grass! That's a pretty good angel, yeah? You got a good spot there? Well, while you enjoy that view, enjoy the sounds of Youth Group from the Casino Twilight Dogs album from 2006, the track Daisychains.
Listen now, my sweetheart, I never meant to cause you pain. We could have spent all summer sitting here making daisy chains. It's suspended like the reflection in a window pane. You hang just like a ghost over city streets. Now you're gone. How could I begin to finish what I couldn't start? I'm more General Haig than Napoleon Bonaparte. Go now, just leave. No more words, please. Now you're gone. Oh, listen now, my sweetheart. I never meant to cause you pain. We could have spent all summer sitting here making Daisychains. I lie awake at night, staring out at my roof. Now you're gone.
Oh! Well, there you go, folks. It's a beauty, isn't it? That's from Casino Twilight Dogs from Youth Group, the album from 2006, the track Daisychains. Isn't that a beautiful movement of a song? Very, very moving. Moving. It's a beautiful song. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. A quick side note, I've got a funny story I forgot to tell you. So, Youth Group kind of went on a slight hiatus for a while, or they were kind of quiet for a number of years. They put out a record last year, that's aside from the story, but I was photographing a festival in Adelaide called the St. Jerome's Laneway Festival. I guess this was 2010, 2011 maybe 2012. I don't know, I don't remember what year it was. I'm photographing this band called The Drums. I'm getting the photos, this and that, and nothing to write home about, just one of the bands on the bill. The next morning, I'm at home editing those photos. I'm kind of cropping in on one of the drummer shots. By the way, the drums, the band isn't about the drummer, the band's just called The Drums. I'm cropping in on it, I'm looking at it going, what the hell? And I'm looking at the drummer going, that's Danny. That's Danny Lee Allen from Youth Group in the drums. The other part of the story I neglected to tell you was that Danny moved to America a long time ago and set up shop there. And I guess during that time, Youth Group sort of tailored off for a while. And apparently he joined the band The Drums, and it was just a bit of a trip to see him, well, after the fact to spot him in Australia touring with another band. I didn't even see him on the day. I'm photographing on the day. I'm like I'm at the stage and I didn't even see the guy. You know, I miss stuff, right? I miss a lot of stuff, and I missed that. It was so strange. Anyway, while I sit down and think about all the things I miss, you guys can go back to the live stream.